you jumping the gun.
Wake up from your snooze, come get with the crew. You know who it is, what it is, what we do. It's the crew.
Okay, coming out the gate.
Oh yeah, it's the crew. Yeah, oh yeah.
exCREWsive.
It's the crew. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Time to snooze, join the crew. We got news, we got tunes. We gon' hit you with the truth. We ain't like them other dudes.
This is really good tea.
Shout out glory to Jesus, cause of him we making moves. Oh yeah, we done found our groove. You can come get with it too. It's the crew.
Yo, what is good, Crew Nation? We have crash landed here in the CREWniverse with none other than the legend himself, Kel Mitchell. What's good, sir?
What's goody? What's happening, y'all?
Hey, man, nothing much, man, nothing much. We are honored to have you with us today, man. How was your trip to the CREWniverse, man? How did you avoid any black holes? Like how was it, man?
Man, it was a good ride, man. We just flew right in, man.
Yeah.
Really cool, man.
You know what I'm saying? I had the valet and everything pulled out for you. You know how we do. Presidential style. Man, but we are so excited for you to be with us today, man. We're not going to stop at all. We're just going to get right into it. But I need you to do something for me, man. Look, we have grown up through years of ridicule because of you. My dad to this day states that your orange Good Burger tape messed up his VCR. So I need you to personally apologize to my dad for messing up his VCR.
Dad, I'm sorry for messing up the VCR. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. Was it the orange? Did the orange?
That's what he swears, man. He swears that it was the orange, man.
It was the orange tape, nothing else. And he threw it out, didn't he? Didn't he?
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Hey, but we ran it back.
But it was after he bought it, so everybody still got paid.
I mean that's true. That's true.
So, you know that the 25th anniversary coming up, so I'm gonna have to send you the new one that they're doing.
Send that to us, man. Send that to us. We would be happy to receive
cover
that.
And everything, man. It's this year, 25th anniversary, which is crazy.
Wow,
that is fire, man. So excited about that, man. You know, somebody in your position would typically be, afraid of being typecasted, but it seems like you really, held on to what it was that people fell in love with you about.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like because I've had so many different characters, I could never really get typecast because the show All That allowed me to show so many different characters. So it's people that'll come up and go, "Ooh, Ed, Good Burger," but then they'll go Repairman, Mavis and Clavis, Lump Maroon, all these different characters, and then even my characters, from Game Shakers and Double G and all this, like the list goes on and on. So I am thankful that I was able to spread my wings like that, and I look up to brothers like, you know what I'm saying, like Jamie Foxx and Martin and all these cats, and they never got typecast, you know what I mean? So I really look at that. I feel like, and I embrace it because people grew up, with the show. They love telling me stories about, and I like the story you just said. I love hearing those type of stories. And I've seen someone, I ain't gonna say the actor's name, but I've seen someone be very upset and mean to a fan that was just totally into nostalgia, but they were just upset. And I was like, I could never do that to a fan because it just breaks their heart. So I'm like, I'm thankful for it. You know what I mean? That y'all love it and dig it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It was constant arguments because of that. Definitely constant arguments.
Yeah. So you were, I think that you started out on All That at age 15, if I'm correct. I mean, just talk about the struggles of growing up as a child star. How was that?
Yeah, I mean, it was deep. I mean, things definitely changed, but not, like not super, super quick. Cause you gotta remember, like, it wasn't how it is now where like social media and all that stuff. We actually had to shoot the show, wait for the show to come out, have it be edited, and be like, all that stuff. And it was actually a special first, All That. It wasn't even supposed to be a series. So we were, out there thinking it was just going to be a special. Nickelodeon never tried anything this diverse. with hip hop driven and all this stuff like that. And the ratings just took off when they did the special. Then they hit us up and was like, "Yo, come back. we're about to shoot this thing." You know what I mean? And definitely a different type of fandom. Like there was places we couldn't go. You know what I mean? With like a lot of kids that watched the show.
Wow.
They were chasing us. You know what I mean? Which was pretty deep. You know what I mean? But even growing up within the industry as a kid, that mindset, you know, finding out that mindset of, you know, I'm not my character, finding that good sense of self. And that's what's really important. And it took me a long time to navigate through that and navigate through people like, do y'all, you know, like me because of who I am, or is it
right?
You're adulting within the limelight. So there is a bit of stress that comes with that. But when we brought the show all that back, I told the kids that were on that show, I gave them advice because I was like, have a good sense of self and know that you were made special when you were born in the womb. And God made you special. And this is literally just a stepping stone in a long career. Or you might not even want to act anymore. It might be other things you're doing, but enjoy the moment and know that this is a job. And that way they take out the competition from it. They take out all the stress from it. I even had my parents fly out and talk to the parents as well. Because it's, you know, it's a different thing for them too. You know what I mean? To their kid is now in the limelight and they're protective of their child. So and the parents were crying and stuff in the room. It was beautiful. So and that's just the Lord, because it was just like the Lord said, hey, look, you go ahead and talk to these kids and give them the joy of the Lord. And it's been awesome seeing them grow and be on other shows and stuff like that now too.
Yeah, man. So when we talk about your faith, was this something that you've always been around? Was it something that you kind of tried to run from in the beginning? Like kind of talk about that, because you're a pastor now, right?
Yep.
Ordained minister, right?
Yeah, I'm a youth pastor. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the look. You're definitely a youth pastor. You got the look.
Drip,
look, you got the jean jacket, you know what I'm saying? A little, the sponge hair, you know what I mean?
Yo, man. Yeah, bro. Like I grew up in the church, right? But then there's a difference between knowing God and having a relationship with God. You know what I mean? And so I had to, you know, adult within the limelight. I had to see a lot of things. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. There's a lot of things I went through, but I thank my parents for keeping Christ around me, because all the things that I heard in the church and growing up in the church, all those things helped me in my times of struggle. You know what I mean? And those songs, those hymns, those, you know, all those gospel songs and all that stuff, and the praying over me and people praying me through. Because I've been through a lot, you know what I mean? A lot of ups and downs. And the thing about it is that when I went through my ups and downs, God was there in both. And it was a time when I didn't even want to be here. You know what I mean? So, and God spoke to me so clearly, you know what I mean? And when I decided to live, there's a thing where I was like, I want to tell other people about his love and how he brought me through that, because we see a lot of people dealing with mental health. We see a lot of people using other devices to help with their mental health. And then, you know what I mean? It's still like dealing with all these different things and emotional walls and obstacles in their lives. And I would be doing my fans a disservice, people that follow me a disservice, if I didn't let them know how I got through, and that's through the Lord. And for me, I just was like, I'm going to do it. And even when the Lord spoke to me very clearly, like, I want you to preach. And it was spoke over me for years, you know, as a kid, even, you know, all the time. And I wasn't even like, you know, a kid that was, you know, super good kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kid, he keep walking with his Bible. He gonna it was like, people were like, he's peculiar and he's wild, but the Lord is on him. And I had people like, you know, evangelists talk, you know, and say things like praying over my eyes, which was really deep. They say, because this one can see, and, you know, and things like that. And it was as I got older, I started to understand what they were saying. And when I was at my lowest, that's when the Lord really, really started to speak to me. And those things that when I was young that I really wasn't hearing at that point, started to speak to me even louder. And I knew that his love was the thing that would help me get through everything that I had been through. And now I needed to help others. But I had nobody else to look at that was doing what I was doing. Because I'm like, am I going to stay in the entertainment business and still do this? And he was like, what have you seen in the entertainment business though, Kel? You know, what have you seen hurting people and things like that? And people on the outside just watching and misunderstood about how they really feel. You know what I mean? And do you see the mental health that goes on with that? You could be an asset within that. And I was like, wow, that's true. And even people outside of it. So when I needed help, I went and spoke to a lot of different places. You know, I would speak at juvie homes. I would speak to people in my neighborhood. And this was at times when I remember when I was broke and I didn't have nothing. And Lord said, go talk to them, go speak to them, go do that. Right. And he said, when I elevate you again to a point within the entertainment business, I want you to not forget me, and I want you to let them know it was the Lord that did it. And bro, it has been amazing since I've taken the call, and also to being obedient. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy, because you know, to be doing all this stuff and then also preaching and put together work. Because when you all found out about it, like I was already in the church, working in my church. But when everybody found out about it, I was in, you know, anything that my pastor needed, I would help with. And I was working in helps ministry, and I just wanted to get closer to God. That was my thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when everybody found out about it within the media, it was like, oh, he's going to be doing Good Burger weddings. And he's gonna be you know, they thought it was a hoax or something. Right. And it's like, no, this is for real. This is my heart. This is where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I just want to do his will, not Kel's will. You know, and that's another reason. I know we're going to get the book, but that's why I wrote Blessed Mode. That's up there. You know what I mean? I wrote this. Oh, if I get it. That's why I wrote this devotional to just really help people. You know what I mean? Just really help people. It's a daily devotional to get you connected with God, to level up your faith, and to help, because these are the things that help me. I didn't want to do a memoir. People were like, you should do a book. You've been in the industry for a long time. I said, no, I want to do a devotional. People have busy lives with social media, everything just coming at us so quickly. I wanted something that they could just dive into every day for a few minutes, hear a short story of my life, a Bible verse, and then I take them through a prayer. And then I have them apply something to their life. I have them actually do a call to action where they might have to forgive someone. You know what I mean? Or they might have to give something to someone. They might have to, then they might have to exercise. I got burpees in here. I got all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Safe to say I won't be reading that chapter.
Somebody came up to me recently and was like, thanks a lot, Kel. All right. Second devotional, you got me doing burpees. And right. I'm like,
hey man, but it's all tied together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to be physically healthy, mentally healthy, and spiritually healthy. They all tie together. So I totally do get that. It's actually a great segue that we're talking about this book, because you've released that book, but you didn't stop. You have another book that's coming called Prank Day. Now, as you were talking about with Blessed Mode and what it was for and kind of what you wanted people to kind of know what helped you through this whole situation. What is Prank Day about? Who is that for?
Okay, so Prank Day, and God works in amazing ways too. I had wrote Prank Day as a movie, right? And so Prank Day is about a kid that does a April Fool pranks, and he has a whole list of pranks that he's going to do. He's doing it to impress a girl and to be a cool kid in school. So he does all these pranks, right? Only problem is on April 2nd, all the pranks come true. So every prank that he did comes true, and he has some crazy pranks that could change and alter his life forever. And he has to figure out why all these pranks are coming alive. And it's awesome. I grew up on movies like, you know, Back to the Future and, you know, all those fun movies, Never Ending Story. And I really wanted to have a story like that. And, you know, it has our likeness in there. You know what I mean? And might look like my kids. Huge. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I really wanted that to be in this book. There's a running refrigerator, because obviously that's a prank that everybody knows.
Yeah. Your refrigerator's running. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, I love kids. I love working with kids. And this is a great fiction book, novel book. You got kids, pick up Prank Day. You can pre-order it now. It'll be available September 6th. But I'm excited, man. Like both of these projects, I'm an author now too.
Right. So, let's go, Kel.
It's God, man. It's like it's really God. You know, I wrote it as a movie, and when I was doing Blessed Mode, HarperCollins, they asked, "You got something else?" And I had this film that I was kind of just like sitting on. You know what I mean? And then I was like, you know what? Well, we can make this into a novel. And it turned out to be an amazing novel. Yeah, so write those projects. If the Lord is giving y'all an idea or something like, because you know, some people procrastinate, and I dealt with that.
Yep.
And it's just like really take the time to schedule it out and do those divine ideas that God has given you. Because you just never know, man. It's not too crazy. Whatever idea you might go, oh no, people might not even dig it. Just do it. You know what I mean? Just do it. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
was there
right.
a fear jumping out there trying to become an author and to do that? How did you get past that?
Bro, I think all of us deal with all of that. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
even with letting everyone see the transparency of me saying I'm a pastor. Do you know what I mean? Like all those different things that anxiety comes up and things like that. But then I have been in a position of I just want to do what the Lord wants me to do. And whatever he says, I am going to walk out on faith. And I have an abundance mentality, meaning that I have to fly above the fear. I have to fly above anxiety, because all that's going to do is stifle me from making these things happen. Like when I wrote Blessed Mode and I was transparent about certain things, in those times of writing, I would go, oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, no, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
And to have people hit me up and be like, yo, bro, devotional number 15, devotional number 30 changed my life. One guy told me, I ain't prayed in years, bro. I ain't prayed in years, but then I picked up your book because I'm a fan of Good Burger, and now I'm praying. And dude, I was at a Comic-Con event recently, and I'm speaking to everybody, but then I showed them Blessed Mode, the music video, and they saw that and was like, yo, this is crazy. And now I'm praying with like most of the audience. So you see like Deadpool, like people dressed as Deadpool. Right. And I'm literally praying with them, bro. But I went back to the hotel in tears and called my wife. Like this moment, this is amazing. This is beautiful. Like you got to understand like your journey and the things that you go through is for a reason. Like God sees the future of what's going to happen. I would have never thought, oh, I'll be a preacher, I'll be an author and a producer and a writer just from starting on all that. You know what I mean? Like who knew that those things would go? And in that journey, the devil tried to stop me. You know what I mean? With different setbacks and things that would happen in my life. And if I would have given up, you know what I mean, or given up or given into fear, these things would have not happened. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So has the reception been greater than what you thought it would have been?
The reception from the books, or just
for Blessed Mode specifically, has the reception been greater than what you thought that it would have been?
Yeah, bro, it has. Here's the thing. With Blessed Mode, even with the music video, because I know y'all saw that, I love anime, right? And so I said it would be a dope thing to minister through anime, because a lot of people watch anime. That'd be kind of cool to do it, right? So we did like a Scott Pilgrim and all this different type of stuff that we did in there. That was really, really dope. And I hooked up with Irvin Lambert, who is my director, and he does a lot of King Vader. If you know those guys, they do a lot of dope like anime stuff. And so we put that within the music video. So we had Satan kind of being like this enemy, you know. But yeah, you'll see it when you see the video. But I just wanted to take the Lion's Den and turn it into an anime and do those things. And when I did that, it ministered in such a way where people were just like, yo, I got ministered to and was entertained within this. And the thing I thought about too, with being a fan of Christian hip hop and seeing the music videos, I said, well, you know, I'm around, I work with MTV, I work in Nickelodeon, I work at Viacom. I see the type of music videos that are, you know, in the secular. It's like, bro, like, why we need to do that over here. Not to say that it's not to say that it's not CHH artists doing that, because I don't want them like, hey, hold on, Kel.
Right. Immediately. Look, they lighting up the comments now.
But I was just saying, the Lord told me, bring all that same energy that you produce over there, you produce it here too. It's all the same. You know what I mean? That same talent and things that I giving you so you could do that, you can do it here too. It's all one and the same. It's all ministry. And so for me, in my story, that's what I want to do. Even we have things that are coming out with movies and film and, you know, more music that's coming out. Now, I will tell you this, Chris. I will tell you this. What did spook me, though, was rapping again because I was like, I know I got bars, but I was just like, I did it in a minute, and people might be like, yo, and the last big one was watch me do my thing, you know what I mean? With me as it. So I was just like, and I sent it to Wes, right? Y'all know Wes, amazing producer. We are the good, work with KB, love KB. So I did the King Jesus music video.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, bro, I need a soundtrack to Bless Mode. You know what I'm saying? Because I work out in fitness and I listen to CHH when I work out. And he hit me after I got done with an interview for Bless Mode. He was like, man, I here's a beat. He sent me the beat crazy, right? Scooty on the hook, right? Going bananas, right? And I'm like, I'm going to the studio. I send him the lyrics, right? I send him my trip, after all my stuff.
Yeah.
In the studio, I ain't hear nothing. so some people like, oh, yo, was it good though? And so then I go to my wife, right? Because my wife used to rap. She got bars, right? So I go to her. We driving around the whip. She love it. I'm like, okay, it's dope. Wes hit me, was like, man, I got busy, but this joint crazy. I was like, oh yeah. He said it's KB. KB thought it was crazy. I'm like, okay, we good.
Right.
But then I had to go through it again with the music video, and it will end the song coming out. But man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the fans that's been riding with me in my music since all that, all the way up to now. This is my comeback to music. I'm excited. Now everybody's like, yo, do more music. So
yeah.
I got some exCREWsives for you if you want to.
exCREWsive!
You gonna have to send it to us, man. Hey, look, real quick before we let you get out of here. So you stumbled across this CHH thing. You got all these people that's following you. They like to like all your stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put you on the spot.
No, don't do that.
NFL Lecrae. No, I'm not gonna do that. Who would you say are your top 5 favorite Christian hip hop artists right now?
See, I got in trouble with this last time. I don't even look. Okay, go to my Spotify.
There we go. Okay.
And I have a playlist, right? And in there are like all the artists that I dig, that I vibe with. You'll see all of that in there. But it is some people that I'm working with coming up that I do enjoy. I work with RMG Amplify. Shout out to RMG Amplify.
Hey.
And so everybody on that squad, is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I got some fun stuff that's coming up. I don't want to do the top 5 though.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, look, and we asked. That's all we can do.
Hey, listen.
I didn't know it was CHH beef. I didn't know.
I didn't know until you started watching us, huh? You started watching us, and you got it.
Hey, well, listen, Kel. The easy answer would be no big deal in KB. You're in the music video.
That's true.
That's
you already know. Like I told KB. Now KB is actually one of my number one. You know what I mean? I love KB's music because I told him when I work out, I take fitness very, serious, right? So when I work out, I always listen to KB. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's another cat I also listen to is International Show.
Yep. From NCO. Yeah, shouts out to Show.
Yep. Homeboy got some good workout joints that make you be like, all right, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I mean, like you already know I be repping, so this is not today's say.
Okay. Oh,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool, Kel. You're gonna be rocking us some exCREWsive merch real quick. Don't worry about that.
Let's go.
Hey, don't worry about that, man. Hey, look, we love the fact that you decided to fly into the CREWniverse today, man. We've had a blast talking to you, man. This, again, like my brother said before we got on, this was a surreal moment. Growing up, literally being able to quote every line from Good Bird, like every line.
He's not lying.
We could watch that movie on mute. To the point where I know you've been receiving a lot of love because y'all are now on Netflix. I had the chance and the opportunity to relive that with my children, man. And so that was, they cracking up, but they know Kel Mitchell, the rap artist, right? They didn't know Kel Mitchell, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't know none of that.
Yo, did y'all hear that freestyle? Y'all hear that freestyle for the celebration?
No, I didn't hear it, bro.
Wait. Let's do this right now. Go to my Instagram. Go to my
Okay.
Instagram. You're gonna see Ed like this. Play that real quick.
Okay, let me see. Let me see where we at with it. Hold on.
I did see it pinned, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's me and Mike Teasy. Go listen to that real quick.
Mike Teasy, man. Look at you. See, man, you know all the, oh, it's the one. Oh, you just man, hold on. Let me make sure.
Real quick for the people. Put it on the screen.
Hold on. I got you, bro. I got you real quick.
And I want to hear from y'all how y'all feel about the bars on this one.
Okay, all man. Right. Hey, look, we're not gonna lie. That's what we're not gonna do.
Don't do it. Listen, I'll lie to you. You might.
You ain't gotta lie. Let's go.
Hold on, where we at?
We keep it real on this show. We keep it real.
I want it.
Here we go, right here.
Last one that I'm with all that. That's what the king and I had to put Kel on the track. Tell you how I feel. Jesus took the wheel, huh? Should've heard how the devil screamed when we peeled off. He got stuck, now he in the trunk, time to pay the cost. He was messing with my plans, trying to take the homie out. But I fast and pray and hope and praising Jesus broke me out. This the type of stuff my grandma used to always think about. Baby, you was made for a purpose. Go ahead and shout. These days they use demonicness and lying for the clout. Gotta renew that my daily, so I ain't broken by they mouth. Lying lips be sinking ships, but I'm the captain now. My shit wavy, baby, like the shoes Tiger selling now. It's a fight, day and night, that's why I keep the scripture tight. All ungodly prayers and secret snares, Christ destroy on sight. My wife and kids sleeping good, they live in for Christ, cause we stay focused on light. Day walkers, Wesley Snipes, taking bites on spirit food. Come and get a slice. You devils better think again, better think twice. Don't rush to get it killed like Chappelle, it won't end nice. Tread on serpent's head, stumping like we in the fresh. God told me this sauce, that's why I remain all that. Whoa! Yeah. Hey, who wants to smoke with me?
What? Let's go! What are we talking about here?
Hey, listen. Bravo.
Yeah, man.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Hey,
that was it.
The flow and the cadence throughout the way that you rolled that whole joint was smooth. For real. And I'm a killer. Like, I'm a killer for flow and cadence and rap pattern. Like, if somebody is doing that well, then they already immediately got me hooked. And then I'm kind of like lyrics secondary. But the way that you flowed on that joint, to me, was just pretty dope. It was smooth.
Man, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, you definitely killed that, man. I just love the fact that you're so into yourself, right? You settle in to your own skin. You don't try to be nobody else. And I know that that's real hard when you come out and there's so many skilled rappers and different things like that. And so you try to fit in. What I'm gonna do it just like this, man. You did it like you. I love it, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like that's the best way to do it, man. I come from that era where it's like the Ushers, the Destiny's Childs, the Aaliyahs, all of that. I mean, everybody was so different, and I think that's what we need. We need people trying to do the same thing. Be different. Just be yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the thing. Man. And I want to do something for y'all before I go, because I want to do this because you're your dad and everything. So I'm gonna do this for y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Whoa, we're in the CREWniverse. Wow, CREWniverse, yeah, an exCREWsive. Wow, dude.
Oh my God! It's over with. Hey, here. That's it, baby.
You don't even need an exclusive when you got the exCREWsive. You feel me? You feel me?